Hello guys, I'm back on another video, and we're gonna watch. I'm Rolex, and we're gonna watch Kreekcraft. 44 children. Yeah. We're gonna watch this.
So what the heck happened to Roblox Grow-A-Garden? If you clicked on this video, you were probably once a Grow-A-Garden player. Maybe you still are.
Yep,
You're probably wondering,
I was.
where did the game go? What happened to it? As you can see right here, it's not even in the top 10 most played games on Roblox anymore. In fact, right now at this moment, it's barely got 50,000 players. How can a game that literally had more players than Fortnite over the summer? A Roblox game so big that a few months ago it was announced it's getting a movie adaptation. Yeah, they're making a Grow-A-Garden movie. To now, well, this.
Yeah.
It's just going down and down and down and down. This is truly
True.
one of the fall-offs that need to be studied, as the kids would say. Now, before we get into this and why Grow-A-Garden fell off, I want to say right here, right now, at the beginning of this video, I'm not making this video to make fun of the developers, make fun of the game. It's game. And, well, now I'm barely even playing the game. In fact, I don't think I've literally played it at all in the past month. No, I haven't. Literally 0 minutes. And at the end of the video, I'm going to offer some ideas, some suggestions on how to get the game back up. Part of the game was purchased by Jandal here, everyone. Subscribe, let's hop into it. You see, Grow-A-Garden was originally made by this guy right here, dev named David, aka his real name is Adrian, and then part of the game was purchased by Jandal here, everyone knows Jandal, as well as Do Big Studios here, who owns pretty much every big game on Roblox at this point. I mean, just take a look. They buy and own pretty much every game. I mention all this because a lot of people think Jandal just made the game or that it's his game, and that goes here, who owns pretty much every big game on Roblox at this point. I mean, just take a look.
Oh, it's so laggy.
Started doing admin abuse events, which I guess you could say this game kind of popularized admin abuse events. Without this game, obviously, they would not exist. And as you can see, in May, it had 4 million players, and then by the time summer came around, it went from 4 million to 11 million, and then from 11 million to 16 million, and then from 16 million to 21 million. And it stayed there pretty much all throughout the summer. 19 million, 18 million, 21.4 million, 21.9 million, which I want to point out again, that's actually more players than all of Fortnite. One Roblox game had more players than all of Fortnite. That's insane. It was the first Roblox game to ever do anything like this. I found an old post saying it's the first Roblox game to hit 3 million players. Yeah, 3 million players, 4 million players, 5 million, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. I wouldn't call the game dead, but obviously it's 22 million. Everybody on the planet was playing this game. And then flash forward to today.
That's so annoying.
Recent update to the game is literally called the Feed a Pet update. I'm not even joking. This is a real thing. It's called the Feed a Pet update. It's not even about growing a garden anymore. Like, this is now a pet game. The moment that the game went from growing a garden to growing pets, that's it. It's done. I don't want to play that game anymore. I want to play Grow a Garden, not Grow a Pet. In fact, this is such a big problem that if you go to their Twitter page and go to their tweet about the new Grow a Pet update, you can literally see just hundreds of people complaining about this. Final nail in the coffin. Hope the game dies now. Which then leads me to my third biggest issue with this game, and another reason why I think the game is fallen off. It's too freaking complicated now. Again, this game went from a game that a grandma could pick up and play and fundamentally understand to now me, who is a YouTuber who spends all day long playing Roblox. I have no freaking idea how they got a 50-foot tall stegosaurus. Like, look at all this. Look at all this that is now in the game. The game is so freaking complicated now that you literally need an entire guidebook to understand the game. And to be honest, the guidebook itself is so confusing that even I don't understand some of this. Like, look at this. There's so much stuff. Why is there so much stuff in here? Like, God, Lord.
That's right.
Look at this guy's garden, bro. Like this ain't a gardening game anymore. And then the drama came out. The drama got leaked. Let's get into it. You see, it came out that Jandal and his team basically left Grow-A-Garden. I don't know if they quit. I don't know if they were fired. I don't know.
No.
Jandal and his...
No, Jandal abandoned it because he sold it.
Grow-A-Garden. They're no longer working on the game. And, well, I don't have access to this anymore because it's been deleted, but some testers for Grow a Garden leaked some interesting information, as you can see up here at the top of this TikTok. Basically, some testers for Grow a Garden came out and said that Jandal and his entire team has left the game, and that the other owners of the game were actually restricting Jandal and his team from giving out good stuff during admin abuse.
Yeah, I know,
my admin abuse events have kind of sucked over the past few months. That's a whole nother topic I didn't even get into. The admin abuse suck for the game now. Admin abuse events are terrible. Like, I don't even bother waking up for them anymore. I haven't done one in like 2 months. They're really bad. They're boring. They're not good anymore. And these testers came out and said that the other owners of the game were restricting the admin abuse events, that they were shutting down any sort of criticism, and that all the ideas that they had for the game were just kind of bad, and basically saying that the entire downfall of the game isn't Jandal's fault, isn't his team's fault, but actually the other owner's fault. Now, obviously, I don't know how true any of that is, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a tester. I wasn't there. This is all just kind of hearsay, but it is confirmed that Jandal and his team are no longer on the game, so it looks to be at least somewhat true. And when all this information came out, people in the Discord kind of started rioting a little bit, to the point where the developers started shutting down kind of all areas of criticism. People started getting timed out and banned for saying bad things about the game, spamming things like protest the game this week until they release a decent update to make up for this. We will not stand for this. Let's get their active players down to 40k. Strength in numbers. Hashtag Adrian out. People want Adrian out. They want him to leave the game. Look at this. It just keeps going. The messages keep going. Like, people are full on protesting right now. And so now Grow a Garden is in a situation where it has the lowest player count ever. The updates to the game just kind of suck. The admin abuses just kind of suck. Jandal and his entire team have left the game. It honestly feels kind of hopeless, not gonna lie. But if the Roblox game Fish has taught us anything, it's that your game can completely die, and if you make the right updates, if you make good updates, it can come back to life and be more popular than ever before. Fish did it. This game did it. I think Grow a Garden can do it too. So how do we get there? Number one, for God's sake, please give us bigger gardens or remove some of the junk in the game, because there's just too much stuff in the game and our gardens are too small for it. If I have to constantly be deleting stuff every single update from my garden just so I have room for the new stuff, well then that's a problem. It's not a garden anymore, it's a freaking jungle. Number two, we gotta solve this pet situation. The game went from Grow a Garden to Grow a Pet. Every single update for this game, every single update should be about growing your garden. Yes, you can have pets in your garden. The pets can give you boosts and, you know, cool stuff like that. You can add accessories to your garden. But at the end of the day, it should revolve around growing your garden. Nothing should overshadow you growing your garden.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
Right now, pets, when you have 5 billion feet tall rainbow RGB dinosaurs running around the map, it's kind of overshadowing the garden.
Yeah.
What? What's happening? Unbelievable. He keeps fighting on his...
It's kind of overshadowing the garden. And then thirdly, okay, just make the game simple again. Okay, a grandma should be able to understand it. You go up to this guy, you talk to this guy, you buy seeds, you plant seeds. You collect seeds, you go over here, you talk to this bald guy named Steven, you sell the seeds to get better seeds. That's the game. That's the whole game. If you have to have a whole freaking guidebook to understand the game, well, at that point, you've lost the plot. It's too much. It's too much. Make the game simple again. Make it easy to understand. And for God's sake, cut back on the monetization. Bro, they've just been stuffing the game with monetization lately. This went from a fairly well monetized game to now like 5,000 Robux for 50 eggs. Hey guys, you want 50 eggs? Here's a trading sign. You can sell stuff easier. 200 Robux. Here's some prismatic seed range you can buy. Here's a super seed pack you can buy. By the way, we got a whole season pass you can buy now. It feels like the game is no longer respecting my time, and the only thing it wants is my money. And at that point, I no longer want to play the game. And I shouldn't have to bring out an encyclopedia-sized book to understand how to play the game either. Like I said, I want the game to pop back up on the front page of Roblox. I want it to be popular. I want it to be the #1 game on Roblox again. I had so much fun streaming this game with everyone. And it hurts me so bad to see the player count so low because this was the biggest game on the planet literally 4 months ago. And now it's not. Now it's not even one of the biggest games on Roblox anymore. I started the video by saying I'm not making this video to clown on the developers or kick them while they're down. I genuinely want this game to do well, but in order for it to do well, the developers need to start listening to what people are saying. And I say that because I know for a fact that they haven't been listening, because a lot of people, including myself, have been saying the exact same thing for like 3, 4, 5 months now. Bigger gardens. Stop it with the pets. The game's too freaking complicated. Slow down on the monetization. We've been saying it for months, and nothing's happened. And that makes me kind of sad. Anyway, wishing the developers the best. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next.
Yeah, me too. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment the video. If you support me. And I'm Rolex, and I'm out.